It is currently 7:15 in the morning. I didn't hear my alarm going off this morning. Get ready with me for the gym, fitness, what I eat in a day, I guess, type of vlog. It's been highly requested for me to do this vlog. I know I did one previously before and y'all really liked it. So we circling back, and in the words of DJ Khaled, another one. And y'all like my hair? So cute. A little different, but we're just about to refresh these curls in the back. So I'm about to use the Do's Texture Mousse. If you're new here or you just don't know, I lost over 40 pounds. I gained 60 pounds over the course of a couple years, and then I lost 40 pounds. And so then your girl got a little content with where I was, because, you know, I felt like I lost a lot of weight, which initially, yes, I did. But then I just got stagnant, and I gained a little bit of that weight back, just about like 10-15 pounds of that back. So currently in my reality, this is where I'm at. And it's still so much better than where I was at. But I would definitely like to just get to that point in my body where I feel like super secure where I'm at, and like really work for the body that I want. Because essentially, like I said, I lost the weight and then I kind of like gave up on myself, which I think is a reality for the majority of the people. We gain weight, and then when we lose a significant amount of weight, we be like, oh, okay, like I'm good right here, you know what I mean? Not realizing, like, in our heads, like the goal isn't to be like super skinny, or the goal isn't to like whatever, like look a certain number on a scale. The goal ultimately is for us in our heads to love what we're looking at in the mirror. And when we like lose the weight, and then we get to a stagnant point of just like, well, I lost a lot of this weight, I'm good now, we kind of start resorting and reverting back to our old habits because we think that we can. And then that be the problem right there. That be the problem, because we didn't give ourselves enough time to instill discipline. It's like I gotta hype myself up to be there. I'm about to go put my gym outfit on, and then I will see y'all when we get to the gym. So we are back from work. I just got out of the shower, and now I'm about to do my skincare and kind of just get ready for tomorrow. We're gonna make dinner, and that dinner is also going to be what I eat for lunch tomorrow at work as well, because usually for my meal prep, I like to keep stuff as simple as possible to where it's just accessible for me to be able to like go to work, come home, eat the same thing, you know, go to work. The most stuff that I'll switch up throughout the week is like maybe my snacks. You know, I'll have like different options for snacks, like fruit, nuts, or, you know, I'll change up my breakfast. Like I'll do oatmeal or chia seed pudding, or maybe I'll just do like a protein shake, or like different stuff like that. But when it comes to like my dense meals, I want to try, first off, it's more cost efficient for me to not, you know, spend the most and do the most of fish Tuesday, steak Wednesday, chicken Thursday. Like it's just too much. So I'd rather just keep like a routine going for me throughout the week. So this week it's chicken. We're gonna do chicken, brown rice, and green beans. I believe I have green beans. So chicken, rice, and green beans is going to be on the menu for tonight. And then that's also what I'm gonna be having for lunch tomorrow at work. Today for lunch, I didn't take you guys with me. I just stopped at Chick-fil-A, and anytime I go to Chick-fil-A and I really want to stay like consistent to my eating better and like a calorie deficit, I like to get the grilled nuggies. I get a 12 piece, and I like to get the side salad, the kale crunch salad. Y'all, chef's freaking kiss. So freaking good, and it's gonna do it every time. It's gonna hit every time. You're gonna get that protein, and if you really want to, you don't have to get the grilled nuggets. But if you're trying to be more in like a calorie deficit, get grilled rather than getting the fried nuggies. But you know, if you feel like you've been doing pretty good lately and you want a little bit of crunch, get the fried, you know what I mean? So essentially, you do want to make sure that you're eating around 3 times a day, 3 to 5 times a day. I know, like, for a lot of people in your head, like, that doesn't equate to losing weight, but essentially our body needs something it needs energy, number one, and our body needs something to like feast off of or eat off of, you know what I mean? So everything works off of energy as it's consuming into, is this a fly? Okay, I'm back. As it's consuming into, you know, your body and your digestive system. So eating a hearty, healthy breakfast is going to be good, right? So we're going to do, like I said, oatmeal, chia seed pudding, chicken sausage, eggs, or turkey bacon with eggs, sourdough bread on the side. If you're not doing any bread at all, that's fine. Make you a little parfait, get you some fruit, something that's going to sustain your body, but at the same time, you're not having like this full IHOP type of breakfast. You don't need potatoes, pork, bacon, fried eggs, biscuits, jelly. Girl, no. So I'm currently watching the show I Will Find You, and y'all, I got to do the first episode, but then I had to go to sleep because I had to get up in the morning to go to this gym. And when I tell you I am fully invested, so that's what I'm gonna watch after we get done cooking our food. I'm gonna make this dinner. I'm gonna relax in the bed, and we're gonna turn on that show. Skincare, body care, everything is all done. Let's go ahead and head into this kitchen so we can get dinner made. All right, y'all, we got our chicken, some green beans, and some brown rice. I'm gonna throw my rice in a rice cooker and put it to the side. And a little quick tip that I do to my brown rice, I add a little bit of beef broth or chicken broth into my brown rice because it adds like a little bit of something and it makes it like a little creamy. And yeah, ladies, make sure you're cleaning your chicken.
I forgot to put my lemon juice on before I put my seasoning on the chicken. Olive oil or vegetable oil? Bang.
Alright, y'all, the food is made. I got my brown rice right here, my chicken, and of course my greens, which are green beans. And I'm just gonna fill my Stanley up with some ice and some water. Coconut water. No, just kidding. Regular water, because I really don't like the taste of coconut water. But yeah, I'm gonna have some ice water in my Stanley. I'm trying to finish all of that before I go to bed, eat my food. If I had like an Olipop, I would drink an Olipop with it. There's nothing really wrong with having an Olipop every now and then, or like a little like Coke Zero or something like that, or what's the other one called? A Poppy or something. But you don't want to make that like a consistent thing, right? That's like a treat that you can have with your meal, because it's like on the better side of having like a soda or having like juice or something like that, but it's still not something you want to consume all the time, especially because it's carbonated, so it's just gonna like create bloating. And for context, this is a half a cup of rice, and this is about 4 ounces of chicken. And then the vegetables, it doesn't really matter how much vegetables you want to pile onto your plate, but this is like the rule of thumb that I go for when it comes to eating meals. I want to make sure that I'm not over consuming on my carbs, so half a cup of rice, and then 4 ounces is good for me and my calorie deficit. So of course, make sure that you're looking looking up your calorie deficit, how much you weigh right now and how much you want to lose, so that you know you can figure it out. I'll put the app right here of what I use to kind of track my calories, track my weight goal, and you can also scan barcodes on food and you can see whether it's a A grade, B grade, C grade, D grade, F grade, on if you should be consuming it or not consuming it, and does it apply with your diet. All right, y'all, I'm gonna talk to you guys in the morning. Your girl about to eat this food and go to bed. Hey y'all, good morning. Y'all had to get hyped up to be at this gym this morning, because sometimes your girl just don't want to be here. You know what I mean? Like I just don't. But to see result, we had to be in this gym. I didn't show you guys this yesterday because I was going to work and I was rushing, but this is the pre-workout that I take. It is called 1 of 1 and I have it in Blue Raz Cotton Candy. I really do like the flavor of this one right here. It's the only flavor I've tried, but I do like it. And the reason why I chose to get this one is because the guy at GNC had told me, like, this one is really good for if, you know, you feel that anxiousness and like that jitteriness that you usually feel when you take pre-workout. Because for me, I'm a Red Bull girl. Damn. But I wanted to invest in a pre-workout because I was tired of spending my money on Red Bulls all the time. And so I figured, why not try a pre-workout? Even though I've had bad experiences with pre-workouts in the past, I just felt like there was something out there for me. And there is. So like I said, it's called 1 of 1 and it doesn't make you feel jittery. It doesn't make you feel like you want to throw up. Mind you, this is not sponsored at all. This is my first time ever trying 1 of 1, but I really like them so far. I've been taking this for the past 2 weeks now, and it makes me feel the same way I feel if I drunk my energy drink. So I just take an 8-ounce little water bottle like this. Here's the scooper, but we're absolutely not going to put all of that up in there. I don't know who could take a scoop that big. So this is about the size scoop that I take. It's a half a scoop, not even a half, maybe like a quarter size scoop. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I don't want to spill it, so I'm going to do it over the water bottle. Cheers. I really do like the taste of this cotton candy. So today's focus is going to be core and cardio. I know yesterday when we went to the gym, it didn't seem like I did a lot, which initially, yes, I would have did at least 4 different types of workouts. I think we only got through like 2, and then we got on that treadmill. And that's essentially because, like I said, I was rushing for work. What I did was go up on my weights so that I can get more of a burn, more of a pump while I was working through it. And essentially, you guys, even if you feel like, oh my gosh, like I'm not going to be able to get my full workout in, or I'm not going to be able to do this, the goal is consistency. The goal is to get to the gym no matter what, right? So attendance matters. So even if you feel like you went to the gym and all you got to do was get on that treadmill for 10 minutes and maybe do 1 or 2 workouts, that's fine, because your body still got movement in for the day. Your body still was able to burn some calories for the day. You still mentally, it's a mental thing. You still told your brain and you told your body, no matter what, I'm still going to get here, which is going to then do something different inside of your brain for the following day and the next day and the next day, and for you to just continue to be disciplined within yourself to say, you know what, no matter what, I'm getting there. No matter what, I'm going to choose better food than not good food. It's all for the greater good. Anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping, y'all. We're gonna get up in this gym and get this workout in. When we get home, we're gonna make some breakfast, and I'm also gonna show you all the vitamins and supplements that I take on a daily basis. So yeah, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Don't make me cry, say.
It's so expensive. Yeah. You my treacherous little twin, and you know that we locked in, and I love you like my kin. It's whatever for you. I go up and down that road, I go anywhere you go. When you tell me life is good, I want better for you. Yeah. You my twin, you my twin, you my treacherous little twin, you my twin. You my treacherous little twin, you my twin. You my treacherous little twin. Yeah. For what they say, for what they, for what they, for what they say. 500 million on the face, feel like KK. And I know the city that we from, not a safe place. But I know you riding with your twin till we fade away. We used to have nothing to our names, still had great days. Always kept me umbrellaed up when the rain came. You tell me you want something, I'll tell you same thing. Now when we come through inside this bitch, they gotta make way. Twisting up my fingers for my twin. You was always on go for the drama, dog. I would take somebody for your mama, dog. And they block disappear, that's some karma, dog. You say you a dog, they roof, nigga, I'm a dog. When I need a friend, you my best friend. When I need a friend, you my only friend. Yeah, you my twin. You my twin, you my treasure, still twin. You my twin. You my treasure, still twin. You my twin, brother. When I need a friend, you my only friend.
Who can I depend on like you knowing? What? In the bed, she get...
Hey y'all, we're back from the gym. I just got out the shower, I washed my hair, and I changed into another big white tee, okay? When I'm in the house, I like to be comfortable. I also did stop and grab me a coffee. It's the weekend, and what I'm not ever gonna do is punish myself for not having things that I enjoy. I just have to do them in moderation. But anyways, let's get to eating because I'm hungry. We're doing eggs and just some leftover chicken that we made from the other night. This will be the last of the chicken, and then tomorrow I'll most likely be making my ground beef, which is 90-10. I don't think I'm gonna do it tonight only because it is 4th of July weekend and I plan on going out to watch a fireworks show. So I don't know if I might eat out at a food vendor or whatever the case is, but for right now I want to make sure that I'm eating right. And while the pan is heating up, I'm gonna put together my little supplement cocktail. So this is my creatine. I use creatine HCl. I like that better than the monohydrate only because it does help with less bloating, less water weight, but it also does the same thing as creatine is supposed to do for you. Enhance that muscle and also good for muscle recovery. So you know, we trying to bulk over here. We trying to have the gains in the yam. The brand is Beyond Raw Chemistry Labs. I've heard really good things about them. And then I just mix it in with my Peach Perfect multivitamin. And this is in strawberry acai flavor. So it does give the creatine like a little bit of flavor because the creatine is just, you know? So yeah, we're gonna put together our little supplement cocktail and then make these eggs and chicken. And then I'll come back to you guys when we're talking about all the vitamins that I take. Okay, y'all, it's been a couple hours later and I did my hair and everything to get ready for what I was telling you guys that we were gonna go do for 4th of July, go see the fireworks. But I haven't taken any vitamins yet, so let's do that because we did eat breakfast this morning, so I have something on my stomach, which I usually wait to eat first before I take my vitamins. So even when I go to work, I like to just put my vitamins in like a little baggie because I don't have like a vitamin case, but I like to put my vitamins in a little baggie, take them to work, eat breakfast first, or eat my lunch, and then take my vitamins. I'm gonna first start off with my Lemmy. I take Lemmy Purr, Lemmy Burn, and Lemmy de Blow. Everybody always asks me what's the real tea about the Lemmy gummies, and I'm gonna tell you right now. Starting off strong, Lemmy de Blow, 10 out of 10. I really love this girl down. She was given to me in a PR package, and that's how I started first taking it. And then once I finished the bottle, I went and read up on my own. So that should tell you something because I went to go spend my own money on it. The reason why I really like these De Blow gummies is because they are a prebiotic and probiotic blend. And what it's doing inside of the tummy, the belly area, it's really good for your gut health and stuff like that. But I will say that it does help me use the restroom more than less. And I personally am somebody who does struggle with using the restroom more on a daily basis. So if you're somebody who's also like that, these Lemmy de Bloats are definitely going to help you. They also eliminate the water weight on you. Next is Lemmy Burn. I want to say, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna give the Lemmy Burn like a 5 out of 10 only because I don't exactly see much
that it's doing for me, but maybe I'm not looking at the proper, like, maybe I'm not looking at what, how do I say? Maybe I need to look up exactly the effects I'm supposed to be feeling from the Let Me Burn. Like, what am I supposed to be feeling from it? Because I don't see any current change. And honestly, I've only been taking it for 2 weeks exactly, and I don't feel anything like how I felt with the below. So that's why I'm rating it a 4 out of 10. I still take it though, just because I have it. So yeah. And then last but not least is the Let Me Purr. Y'all, 1,000 out of 10. These are so freaking good. These are so freaking good. They're a pineapple and vitamin C vaginal probiotic. I really like these. I do feel like because of the probiotic, it is cleaning out a lot of the bad bacteria and putting in a lot of clean bacteria inside, and you're just more fresh down there. It's just more fresh. Like, even coming home from the gym, or maybe like you went out for a run, or you were out all day at work and it's hot, and you know how, you know, it could just get a little, we all got them, you know what I mean? It could just get a little like, well, I need to get in the shower. But with these, it just gives, like, it's always just fresh down there. I don't know. Get you some Let Me Purr. 1,000 out of 10. 1,000 out of 10. Next, I'm going to go through my regular vitamins that I just get from Target. So I have the fish oil, which is the omega-3s, which I do pair with a D3 vitamin. And then I'm also taking an iron pill. I feel like I have some type of deficiency in with my iron, because I realized, like, when I hit my, like, leg up against something, or if I hit my arm up against something, I'm getting bruised more easily than I would before. I think that has to do with iron. So that's why I'm taking the iron. But iron is also really good for your like natural energy, like boosting up your energy and your brain health. So I guess it's a benefit that I'm taking it either way. D3, I know that I need this. Okay, I know that I'm lacking here. So I needed to get some D3, especially because now that I'm on like this hair care journey that I'm on, I've been on it for the last like 2 weeks now, and my hair is just, it's not damaged, but it's just so thin, and I always have so much hair that clumps up and like comes out when I'm like brushing through my hair, and I'm like, why is my hair always shedding in like excessive amounts? And I feel like in some sense I'm lacking vitamin D3. So hopefully taking the vitamin D3 will definitely help dense up my hair, of course, bring in some calcium. Vitamin D3 is also really good for women. It helps like regulate our emotions and our hormones and all those things. So if you have like PCOS, or if you think you have PCOS and stuff like that, like, you should be taking or looking into, should I say, taking vitamin D3. So I'm definitely going to take it because there's so many benefits to it. Also, of course, for your immune system, muscle recovery, all of the things. And omega-3s is just something that you should always have a part of your routine. It's just good for inflammation. It's good for your immune system. It's good for your brain health. Like, there's so many benefits to omega-3s. So if nothing else, make sure you're having that in your routine. And then moving on to the last 2 vitamins, it's going to be the magnesium and just these gut health vitamins. So in the gut health, it has turmeric plus aloe, pilopas, probiotics, and 17 active ingredients inside of it. Anything that is going to be good for my gut, I'm going to take it, because again, number one, me and using the restroom, you know, we're getting better, but it wasn't always the best relationship. And if I want to have a stomach on flat, and if I want to make sure that my insides are not carrying all these bad diseases, or, you know, just bad gut health in general, then I do want to make sure I'm cleansing out my system, and that, you know, your stomach or your tummy or whatever, it can't get on flat if nothing is coming out. Yeah, definitely this is why I take the gut health one, because I just want to make sure that I'm like cleansing out all bad bacteria and putting in all good probiotic, all good bacteria that's supposed to be in there. And magnesium is also good for muscle recovery while you're in the gym, and of course better sleep. I know you hear the girlies all the time saying that they make the sleepy girl like mocktail, and they put the cherry tart juice with the magnesium powder and maybe like a little poppy or something like that, and then they drink it and they're out for the count. I actually really want to try that because I do like melatonins, and I feel like that might hit a little bit better. Those are all the supplements that I take, and it doesn't have to be the most expensive vitamins either, you guys. I'm telling you, Target brand, Walmart brand, like, because vitamins be like freaking $30 for a small thing like this. Absolutely not. Just read the ingredients. They're all the same things. I have the link for the Lemmies right here, and then I will also have the link for the vitamins right here, so you guys can click on those and do your research if you need. But yeah, that is all of my supplements and all the things. I'm about to get ready to go enjoy my evening. We'll meet up tomorrow to either go on a run or go to the gym. We'll figure out which one we're gonna do, but we're gonna be active at some point. So I'll see y'all in a little bit.
Hey y'all, good morning. I'm using my mic this morning because we have the air on, and in this RV, when you have the air on, y'all, you can't hear nothing. And so I'm like, they're not gonna be able to hear me, so I put my mic on, so hopefully you guys can hear me this morning. I want to say that this outfit is from Aurora on Amazon. I believe I'm saying the name right. It's just a 2-piece set, and then this top comes down here, but I kind of rolled it up this morning. I would have got this top. I would suggest I would have got this top in like a medium. I think this is a small, but a medium would have worked better, only because I don't even have a lot up here, but it's so compressing that, you know what I mean? I could have had like a little bit more coverage, I guess, but I'm cool with it. And then the shorts are good. I do like that it's a 5-inch inseam that goes to like my mid-thigh area. I don't really care for like the shorts that come all the way up here. Sometimes I don't mind it, like if I'm going on like a run or something like that, but I pretty much like my shorts to be like biker short looking. But yeah, this is a cute 2-piece little outfit. So I'll make sure that I put the link right here for you guys, so you guys can go check that out. I think I have like a couple different ones on my Amazon storefront for you guys to look at, but I really do like the compression that it gives me. I feel secure in this outfit. And again, I would have got like maybe a larger top than the size that I got now, but everything still works out really fine. I already put together my pre-workout this morning, so that's done. And then I also did put together my creatine and my multivitamin, so both of those are done already and ready to go. I think I'm gonna drink the creatine and multivitamin right now before we head out, though, because I don't want too many like water bottles and stuff. And before I turned the camera on, I did take these 3 this morning. So I took my Let Me Burn, because I like to take my Let Me Burn before I go to the gym. I took my Purr, and I also took my Let Me Blow. So these 3 I don't mind taking before I eat, because it doesn't disrupt my stomach or make me feel nauseous or anything like that. And I feel like when I take these, especially the Burn, I like to take this before I work out. But I like to just take my Let Me gummies beforehand, because I take a lot of vitamins in general. So it just makes me feel like I'm taking less vitamins when I come home, because the other vitamins that I take, I told you guys that I like to take those after I eat, so that my stomach is settled. So yeah, the Stanley's filled up already, so we have the water to go. I honestly been thinking about switching my Stanley out for a Hydro Flask. I'm hearing a lot of good things about the Hydro Flask, and I'm not gonna lie, the Stanley's she's kind of like not that girl anymore, you know? I'm also charging my Apple Watch this morning because I want to make sure that I'm tracking my burned calories today for sure. So I'm gonna put my shoes on and get everything ready in my bag, and I will see y'all when we get to the gym. I'm thinking about talking to y'all when we're working out, so I'll probably take the mic with me. I'll see y'all when we get there. All right, y'all, we just made it to the gym. I cannot believe that I forgot my freaking AirPods at the house. I had them on the charger and I freaking forgot them. So If you guys can hear, at least I got something going on in the background because I don't know how I'm gonna make it through this workout pumped up without no music. So I am gonna do legs today, and I am going to do my back, and we're gonna get on that treadmill today. So we have like, I want to say it's like a full body workout type of situation that we're doing today. It's Sunday, so on Sundays I do like to do a little bit extra because during the week I go Mondays, Tuesdays, I skip Wednesdays, Thursdays, and I go Fridays and Sundays. Only because of the way that my work schedule is, it just works better for me that way to be able to do that. And again, you don't have to be at the gym every single day to see result. You just need to be consistent and have a routine and have a split, right? So my split would be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Friday. That's my split. And I skip out on Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So this is going to be the first machine that we're getting on today. If my outfit is cute and I'm feeling cute in the gym, I always feel like I'm going to give myself like 110%.
All they wanna do is gas me. How we end up in the backseat. Just tryna get to the bag. We on the same page, you the same way. Only keep the fam around me. So let me know what it's gon' be. I don't plan on getting no sleep while we doing our thing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Boy, I got 5, I'm so live.
So I'm doing single leg presses. So I'm targeting each individual leg. But yeah, this is definitely going to be quad and hamstring focused. I have skinny legs. I would like for my legs to be a little bit more defined and build up my legs as much as I can. I put 35s on here. I'm gonna do one more set of 35, and then I think I'm gonna go up to a full plate, which would be a 45. I'm at least grateful that the music they're playing today is Heights. Get it on to the early morning. I'm gonna do 2 more. I added a 45 plate and a 25 plate on each side. I really want to like spaz out my legs on those last 2 that I'm doing.
Seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Boy, I got 5, I'm so live. Tell me when to go, let me know we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide.
All right, our next workout is gonna be, I wanna say this is a hack squat. Don't quote me, but we're definitely squatting here. Again, we're gonna target and focus on our quad area. I'm gonna start off with 35s only because my last gym didn't have this machine. So I never really worked out with it like that. I started working out with this machine at this gym. So I'm just like still warming up to the machine, I guess, and getting used to it.
When we one-on-one, looking at us cause we going dumb. We on the same wave, feel the same way. You know I'll be down if it's with you. Where we going, baby, what's the move? We should take a trip up to the moon. Get a room, doing our thing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Boy, I got 5, I'm so live. Tell me when
I didn't have my mic on. I hope you guys heard me.
we gon' slide.
Y'all holding up them weights. Girl. And judge my hair if you want to, but we put in work over here. I had to take off my headband because it kept slipping off. It wasn't the best headband to use while I'm working out, but who cares? That's neither here nor there because I'm sweating. I'm putting in the work. We're burning calories, period. I'm actually just going to get on the treadmill after this. And we're gonna spend about 20 to 25 minutes on that treadmill. I was gonna do my upper back, but I'm gonna leave my upper back for tomorrow before I go to work. But this was a really good workout. Let's get on that treadmill though. Okay, y'all, we got on the Stairmaster instead of the treadmill. The Stairmaster is always going to be the best bet. Like, I opted to get on the Stairmaster today because we were working out legs. So usually when I do legs, I like to hop on the Stairmaster versus the treadmill. The treadmill is great, right? There's nothing wrong with the treadmill. But when it comes to the Stairmaster is really going to push you, and it's a full body workout, right? So you're working out those legs, that core engagement. And because I'm on the Stairmaster, I'll probably do 15 minutes. I ain't really got up there to doing like 30 minutes on the Stairmaster yet, you know, little by little, but I really only used to be able to do 5 minutes. And then I got on this, I just kept doing it repeatedly, and I started being able to be on here longer. And I like to be at a speed of 3. And then if I feel like in the middle of it, like, oh, I need to slow down, instead of stopping completely, I just slow down my pace and then I bring it back up. But I like to keep it really at like a 3 level. When I'm on the treadmill, like I was telling you guys before, if you're gonna be on that treadmill, incline. You have to incline. Oh my God, I accidentally stopped it. Like I was telling you guys before, if you're gonna be on that treadmill, you have to incline. If you're not incline, I'm not saying like you're still not gonna get benefits, but you're gonna get way less benefit, and it's gonna take way longer than you actually like inclining that treadmill to like 10, 12, and then you're doing a 2.5 to 3 speed, and you're gonna be hitting so much more. You're gonna feel it so much more in your legs. You're gonna feel that core engagement. And try not to hold on to the treadmill, okay? Y'all be like, I just went on my Apple Watch and turned it to stair stepper. I was on high intense workout or something like that. That's what I use to clock my heart rate and my calories and all that stuff. A little girl talk, right? When I was working out over there, when we were doing legs, when I left the house this morning, I felt so good in my outfit. I felt confident because we had just woke up. We didn't put nothing in our stomach, so we was feeling snatched and cute and put together. So I wore this 2-piece outfit. Girl, I even had the nerve to roll up my 2-piece outfit to show a little skin. Now, when I got here and I started working out, because I drank some water and because I drank my pre-workout and stuff, my stomach automatically started to bloat. And that's just because we're women, right? We hold water weight, we bloat in general, not just women. And I started to look at myself in the mirror and get discouraged a little bit because I'm like, dang, I should have never wore this outfit. I should have wore my pump cover like I usually do, because I'm not comfortable with my tummy right now and like where I'm at. I had to kind of like reflect back on that. When you left the house this morning, you felt good about yourself. And essentially, you're going to a place to keep bettering yourself. So be confident and be strong in the fact that you still look good and you're here to better your body and to make your body look even more better. And I say all that to say, like, we all get discouraged and we all have insecurities, because I have plenty of insecurities with my body and the way that it is right now. But it's the body I have to work with. And what am I doing? I'm here at this gym being consistent. I'm making sure that I'm eating better than less so that I can get to those goals that I see for myself and just be healthier and feel better. But it's so crazy how much like your mind can play tricks on you and your head and immediately take you out your spot. You know what I mean? Of you thinking like, I feel cute, I feel ready, I feel this, I feel that. And you might see somebody else who's already at their goal weight, who's already maybe genetically skinny. You know, they didn't have to do much to get there, to be that, whatever the case is. And now you're comparing. Wear the cute outfit, buy the cute outfit, wear the pump cover. Doesn't matter. I'm out of breath talking to y'all. I need to save all my little bit of breath. So I'm finna watch this YouTube video while I finish off this workout. I'll see y'all later on when I'm making some breakfast or lunch, one of the two. So yeah. Hey y'all, so we came home from the gym and I just took a shower, freshened up, changed into something loungy, and now we're about to head to the grocery store actually so that we can get some groceries for the rest of the week. I might do 2 weeks rather than just 1 week because going to the grocery store, y'all, in this heat is just So yeah, we're about to go to the grocery store. I'm gonna take you guys along with me so you guys can see like what I get to maintain my meal prep and my snacks and things like that throughout my week. But I do need to get some meat, some snacks, some veggies, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll see y'all when we get to the grocery store. I just don't understand what's happening with these headbands right now. I don't know. I'll see y'all when we get to the grocery store. Okay, we just got to the grocery store. We're in the produce aisle, and I'm gonna pick up some fruit and some vegetables, and then we'll move on to the meats and everything else. I'm gonna grab some blueberries. I don't see any raspberries, but these are the berries that I like to put inside of my chia seed pudding or my overnight oats, so I try to get as much as I can. I'm gonna grab both of these salads, an Asian one and an everything salad. Watermelon. I'm gonna grab some cucumbers and some bell peppers because I already have onions at the house and everything else that I think I need, like vegetation wise. So I just need some cucumbers and some bell peppers. Okay, now let's move on to the meat. So far we have fruit, salad, and vegetables. Okay, I like to get the boneless breast, so that's why I'm gonna get like 2 packs of these. I'm gonna treat myself to a cut of steak. I think I might want to do that for one night. So yeah, we're gonna do that. But for sure, mainly for the next couple of days, I want to keep it as light as possible when it comes to the meat. So I'm most likely gonna pack up on my fish. I'll probably do like tilapia and salmon, and then my chicken, and that's why I only got that one thing of steak versus ground beef, because I kind of want to stay away from the heaviness of the red meat for right now. So I'm gonna grab some tilapia right here, and I'll most likely grab a pound of salmon, or I might just do 2 pieces of salmon right here. Thank you. You have a good day. You too. Oatmeal. Okay, now I just need to grab some bread, and then I'm pretty much done with what I need. Oh, and then I'm probably gonna go down the snack aisle as well and see if I can get maybe some granola, some nuts, and things like that, so I can crunch on while I'm at work and like when I start getting those like cravings. So I really want to try the Pure Elizabeth brand, but this isn't the kind that I want to get, so I'm not gonna get it. The Kind brand has an almond butter granola that I really want to try because I like this on top of like my chia seed pudding, so I'm gonna get this one. I'm gonna get some snacks from the snack aisle, and then I'll do a haul with you guys when we get back to the house.
Hey y'all, good morning. So I know last night I was supposed to give y'all a grocery haul, and then we were going to give you guys a grocery haul, and then we were going to cook dinner. So I started not feeling a little too well, so I ended up just getting some tacos so I can just eat real quick, and then I made my food last night for today for work. So let me show you guys that. So for breakfast at work, I'm going to have my granola that we got yesterday, blueberries, and I made chia seed pudding last night. So that's what I'm going to be having for breakfast, and I also drizzled some honey on top. For lunch, I just have ground beef and brown rice. That's all that I'm going to be having for lunchtime. And for my snacks during the day while I'm at work, yesterday at the grocery store, I did buy me these sweet and salty mixed nuts, so I'm going to take these with me. I also did buy some Skinny Pop, the kettle corn kind, so I just bought like a little baggie of that. Of course, my vitamins, and that's everything that I'm going to be taking to work with me, to munch on, to snack on for my breakfast and for my lunch. For my own personal craving, I did get me a bag of this hot popcorn. Listen, if you're not feeding your cravings, then you're always going to end up overindulging. So it's better to just get things that you do like, but just know you have to eat them in moderation. And if you feel like you're not disciplined enough in yourself to eat something in moderation, then it's either you need to slice the things in half, or you need to buy the mini versions of it, or you need to find an alternative until you're able to discipline yourself in that type of way.
I'm not gonna finish that bag in one day. I'm not gonna finish that bag in 1 week. You know what I mean? It's just there for me to be able to grab a couple when I'm feeling like it and put it away. I am gonna end this vlog off here. I feel like we did have a good couple of days together, and you guys were able to see like basically my raw everyday like consumption of food and going to the gym. My life is realistic as possible as it could be, so it's not perfect is what I'm trying to say. You know, it was 4th of July weekend, and I decided that I didn't want to eat my meal prep and I wanted to eat out and celebrate, so that's what I did for that day. And like last night I had tacos, but throughout the week nonetheless I make sure that I'm meal prepping. I'm choosing better alternatives, better foods. I'm making sure that I'm taking my vitamins daily and that I'm being active, that I'm in the gym actively, getting my steps in actively, and all of those things matter. I seen this post on Instagram. I thought it was a really good take on temptation and food and discipline, so I'm gonna read it to you. It says, the flesh doesn't care what form the temptation takes. Today it might be food, tomorrow it may be laziness, overspending, gossip, anger, drunkenness, or some other desire demanding to be fed. That's why self-control matters so much. Every time you deny your flesh, you're strengthening the muscle that helps you resist temptation elsewhere. Every time you give in, you're reinforcing the habit of letting your desires make decisions for you. So yes, it's deeper than the French fry. It's about whether your appetite is your servant or your master. Let's learn how to say, I want it, but I don't need it. That in itself is a skill that will serve you far beyond the dinner table. And it goes on to say more, but I just thought that was so helpful and useful even for myself when I want to overindulge in things, or maybe, you know, some weeks I don't want to just sit there and meal prep and I'd rather just go pick up food, or I'd rather just not go to the gym and, you know, not discipline and have self-restraint. But just like that text said, having self-restraint isn't something that only helps us with food. It helps us in every different aspect of our life when we start fighting our flesh. And ultimately, I believe that is why the Lord wants us to be spiritually and physically, mentally, and emotionally strong. He wants us to be able to build up our armor so that we can fight against our flesh, because no matter what through life, we're always going to have to fight against it, no matter how much you're in your word, no matter how much you discipline yourself to meal prep all day, every day, no matter how much you know, have self-restraint against not drinking or lust or anything that is your vice and the things that you deal with on a daily basis. Forever we are going to have to deal with those things, but it's about building up that armor so that we feed ourselves those healthy habits and we give ourselves those healthy habits, so that during this life, you know, things that happen, that we're able to choose better. And y'all know I'm always going to circle it back to the Lord, because without him, we don't have the strength to be able to do the things that we're doing. I don't have the strength to be able to wake up every morning and get myself to that gym and stay disciplined in my eating and stay disciplined on taking my vitamins and doing the things I want to do to be able to create a healthy temple for myself. So, you know, that was just my little word to you, a little tip to you, some encouragement that I hope you take with you during your journey and your walk. If you have any questions or anything, go ahead and leave a comment. I'll make sure I respond to it. And again, I will have the link for everything that was shown in this video, or just all my health and gym products, etc. I'll have the link for it right here. So love y'all. I gotta get to work. I'll see y'all in the next vlog. Bye.
All day, nigga.